Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. It's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you with a collective tarot spread reading for this collective. Whoever's listening, thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to this tarot reading about the Ascension and this collective read. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading from the Lightworker Oracle and the Lantern Oracle and Oracle of Ascendance. And if we have some time, we'll get something from the Kuan Yin just to top this reading off to see where this collective energy is today. So if you like this reading, please hit that thumbs up button on your way out, or you can hit it now. You can leave some comments in the comments section. Let me know what you thought of this reading and how I can improve the channel, or if this resonated as truth for you. Thank you for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get started. I've lit some candle for light here. And we'll go ahead and light some sage and call on a blessing from my spiritual team. Oh, shoot. I was trying to light my sage and I burnt my candle out. Blew the candle out. So we got to relight, guys. It's a little windy here in Iowa, so I thought I'd light my sage with my candle, and I just ended up putting it out. So hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. It's really turned out to be a beautiful day here in Iowa. It had been so hot, and the storm we got last night just blew in some nice cool weather, which I really enjoyed my nature walk this morning. It was beautiful. So cool and windy, really fresh. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you all are having a good day. Getting out in nature, wherever it is that you are. Hopefully my candle, there we go. So I'm going to call on my angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, ancestors, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, Great Mystery, and Great Spirit. For this collective energy read. To help cleanse and clear this energy. Cleanse and clear any negative energy from this collective, from our sacred spaces. Removing any negative energies or entities from this collective and myself, sacred space. Only allowing in highest vibrational energies to enter our sacred spaces. Thank you for our blessings, and thank you for our gifts. Please bless this reading with purity and clarity. Bless my cards for a pure, clear message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with Lantern Oracle. And I have a little piece of Unakite. You can kind of see it better. This is a, oh, shoot. This is a little worry stone. It's real smooth. I hold it when I meditate sometimes and rub it. It helps connect the first, fourth, and sixth chakras. So if you're interested in that, you can probably get it somewhere locally, wherever you're located. It's called Unikite. It's real pretty. It's real smooth. It's kind of green and kind of a rusty orange color. But I got that from Two Eagles in Fairfield, Iowa. They have a beautiful shop there. So thank you, Spirit, for this message, for this collective. Thank you for our gifts. Can you please show this collective what they need to know most from Lantern Oracle to help illuminate the shadows that we may be facing at this time, and help use our Lantern of Wisdom to enlighten and empower our path as we continue to ascend on this spiritual journey, continuing on the sacred path. Thank you for our messages, and thank you for our gifts, Spirit, and thank you for using me as a channel to get these messages out. So what does this collective need to know most, Spirit? What do they need to know most at this time? What would you like this collective to know most? Okay, thank you. So, number 7, which is a spiritually vibrating number. Number 7. Oh, I just had that. Okay. So, number 7 frequency is actually, it indicates healing ability, channeling of spiritual wisdom, and the sage or teacher. So this is a spiritually healing number 7, of a spiritual wisdom from a sage or teacher. It is a sign to accept what makes you unique and to balance your social life with restorative solitude. So this could be, if you've asked questions about your life mission, number 7 indicates it is at least in part self-healing and very likely the healing of others too. So this, you may have had distorted perceptions, so you're realizing that reality is rarely what were raised to believe it is. So maybe you're coming into your own now through this spiritual healing vibration that the number 7 is bringing to you. And you're realizing that you may have had distorted perceptions based on a childhood upbringing that distorted your reality. And you're coming to realize that reality is not what you assumed that it was or what you were taught. So that's a very good sign that you're going through a spiritual healing, self-healing, and maybe healing that will be likely to help heal others. So that's a good reminder that you're coming to becoming an awareness of these distorted perceptions that you may have had. So thank you, Spirit, for that message, and thank you for our healings so that we are able to heal ourselves and help others. Excuse me. Thank you for these messages, and thank you for our gifts. Can you please show us what else we need to know from Lantern Oracle? What else does this collective need to know from Lantern Oracle at this time, Spirit? Okay. So, these distorted perceptions may have left you all laid out in a storm, flat on your back, but you carry this lantern of wisdom with you, because these distorted perceptions may have led to lots of confusion in your life. But coming to realize this through this spiritual awakening, you are carrying this lantern of wisdom now to help light your way through the confusion and through the storm. So growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. So this lantern of wisdom is helping you harness a way through the storm and through the uncertainty. You just have to get up and carry this lantern and walk through the confusion. because you may have had wishful expectations that left you feeling like you're out here on the rocks in high storms, high seas, all laid out on this wheel, exhausted. I call this the card of the karmic wheel of hell, the hamster wheel of hell. I laugh about it now, but wow, it wasn't much fun at the time. So having these distorted perceptions led to lots of confusion and wishful expectations. So even though this hurt is hurting, it's healing when you acknowledge it, and you are harnessing a way through this uncertainty with this lantern of wisdom to help guide you through the storm. And through these wishful expectations, you're able to get off this wheel that you've been repeating over and over and over again, that's leading to wishful expectations. So you have to acknowledge whatever smoke and mirrors that are in your life for what they are. Rather than playing into the wishful expectations, you acknowledge the smoke and mirrors, and then they have no power over you. And at the bottom of the deck, so what the foundation is of this distorted perception, confusion, and wishful expectations, you are held up by your spirit self. This is the foundation. Be who you are as you are. So this is your foundation that you are building upon now. To be who you are as you are now. That's what Spirit is asking. For you to just be your spirit self. That is number one. So this is number one. That your spirit self is enough. Just as you are. You've come to the realization of these distorted perceptions of yourself and maybe of reality. You're seeing through the confusion and wishful expectations because you're carrying this lantern of wisdom now, which is helping you walk through these changes and this spiritual ascension, and able to attain your healing from spirit, from your spirit self, just as you are. So okay, number 7. Okay, excuse me. Number 7. I'm being guided to read number 7. So, how we experience the world changes throughout life. Such shifts in perception typically occur when an event, a person, a place, or a new life stage leaves us questioning something integral to what had been our understanding of the world or ourselves. Consequently, our perception and thinking shift irreversibly and changes how we experience our reality. The maiden's expression is calm and accepting as she observes the world without the distorted lens of the fettered tent. The tent represents an outdated cultural, ancestral, and social conditioning she is awakening from. So, as you can see, she is in a tent, but she's calm and she's observing. She stands firm and in solemn awe of the wisdom revealed in her new-found worldview. All that she has been raised to believe about the world and herself no longer applies. She sees beyond how limited and false certain aspects of her perception and understanding had been. With this new perspective and clarity, it is now possible for her or him to grow beyond rather than blindly repeat the intergenerational patterns, fears, and false beliefs that would otherwise have deterring effect on the life she or he would go on to live. A sophisticated shift in consciousness will soon be made available to you. Initially, seeing things differently may feel alienating or even like a betrayal or great loss. It may present initial changes in what to do with and about the new perspective, especially if you have envisioned your life is dramatically altered as a result. The maiden assures you that any confusion, grief, or upheaval from releasing distorted perceptions or limiting beliefs will eventually open into amazing opportunities, remarkable growth, and an increase in self-sovereignty. The maiden's message is power, beauty, and liberation happen when we do not close our eyes or retreat back into the mentality we have outgrown. So that's a great reminder that we've outgrown past mentality, and we have the courage to continue stepping into our power, our own beauty, and liberating ourselves when we don't close our eyes and retreat back into those past patterns through looking through that distorted perception or distorted lens, which led to lots of confusion, wishful expectations, which took us away from our spirit self and had us focusing on our weeping wounds, which caused distorted desires. But we're going through transition now, because through this change, the unknown becomes known, and we're able to tap into radical curiosity and co-create with circles that help us see clearly in the eye of a storm. And they find we have a foundation with strength and vulnerabilities, and then we're able to tap in to our creative power and give birth to this new creative power and new life, because we are protected by the eternal gatekeeper, because we are repairing and renewing, asking for assistance when we need it. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for that message. That was a beautiful message for us. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and move on to Lightworker Oracle deck collective, and we will see what Spirit has to share with us for a message from Lightworker Oracle. So on this split, I got 1111, which I've seen 1111 twice today. So this is a resonation for me that I am in sync with Spirit. So 1111, messages and numbers. So by allowing your heart to light up, this is your third chakra, like your belly. It's pouring out through this emotional self-empowerment, and it opens like a portal in your belly, which is your God center, your personal empowerment. Your heart is pouring out these emotions, and Spirit is inviting you to connect through these synchronicities, 1111, and alchemically mutating, changing yourself. As you go through these physical changes, you will find more stability. And so so Spirit's asking you to, here's another 7, so 7. Spirit's asking you to unplug from mass consciousness, which would be like the news, or step away from the herd mentality, and connect with 1111, the messages and numbers, the synchronicities. They may show up on your receipts, your phone, the time, your watch, the clock on your car, many different ways. License plates. This morning I saw what did it say? I'm trying to remember now. So messages and numbers is helping us master our healing. Here's 33. So 1111 and 33. Seek joy. Seek joy. That's what the license plate at the park I went to take my nature walk this morning said. Seek joy. So that was a little spiritual message for me this morning, to seek joy while I went on this nature hike. And I saw a bird that I'd never seen before here in Iowa. So that I got to look that up. So I had a good adventure this morning. I hope you guys are too. So as we go through this change, this alchemical mutation, which we are becoming more stable in, we know that we are protected by our Merkaba spiritual protection, which is our spiritual vehicle that is around us at all times. But we have to believe that it is. So thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else does this collective need to know from Lightworker Oracle today? What does this collective need to know as they come out of these distorted perceptions and are able to go through this spiritual healing, seeing their own perception of reality now, carrying the lantern of wisdom through the confusion, no longer playing into wishful expectations or the smoke and mirrors. They're acknowledging them for what they are, allowing the hurt to hurt if need be, allowing the emotions to flow out if need be, so that they can continue allowing their healing and renewal by tapping into their spirit self, their true self, and being who they are as they are. Can you please show us what we need to know from okay, thank you. So here's this angel back today, giving you a gift from her heart, handing you a scroll or knowledge, spiritual knowledge, to heal your inner child and your children through this earth healing. So here's another 11, because this is 38, which adds up to 11. As you continue this great red road, this sacred road, heading up this sacred road to meet this angel, as she gives you this scroll in order to heal yourself with earth healing. So thank you, Spirit. What else? Anything else? So your guardian angel may be helping you, or they're always with you, so you can call upon them at any time. You have to ask them for help, and they will help you. And then you have to be willing to listen. So Spirit is asking you through this healing and this gift that you're getting from the angelic realm to help you come out of these distorted perceptions, confusion, and wishful expectations, through connecting with your spirit self. You're being asked to hold your center as you go through this threshold. You are protected. Your guardian angel is behind you, and this dove, and they're helping you hold your center. And this garden represents your inner garden. It's blooming because you're able to hold your center through any confusion, carry that lantern of wisdom. Okay, on the bottom is the dark night of the soul. So you may be balled up in the fetal position, but you carry this light. Look up to Spirit. You carry this light and this lantern of wisdom through this dark night of your soul to help you get through anything. You have to allow the decay to fall away. The old parts of self, your old skin, to maintain holding your center through this healing that is being given to you from the angelic realm. Thank you, Spirit. What else? 2424 was on my time clock. Okay, thank you. So Spirit's asking you to receive this gift from this angelic realm. Hold your center and continue connecting with your devotion, bearing yourself to the divine, reaching up in praise. This is the 6th ray of devotion, 43. So here's a mirroring effect. This is hold your center, 34. Here is 6th ray of devotion, 43. So 34, 43, if you put them on top of each other, they mirror. So, okay. Spirit says number 8, you are a star child. You're a star child from the cosmos, sent here to receive this message of earth healing to help heal these children of earth. No matter, like this angel can see the child in all of us. So maintain holding your center and stay in your devotions daily. Practice your devotions daily, bearing yourself to the divine. So I might run out of time, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Okay, so star child, I don't know here, we'll try to get this through. The light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to have or share the light with humanity. You are asked to understand that you are meant to be here, that you have spiritual work to accomplish. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, to another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with the earth's beauty. She can and will support you in all ways. Peace. Mother lover out. Have a good day, guys. Do something that makes your heart smile. Have a great day.